Hey, what is going on, everybody? It is Fresh and welcome back to another video. Now today's video I'm bringing back one of my favorite series to do in FIFA 14, and it's called Versus FIFA. Now guys, if you don't know what Versus FIFA is, basically I put together two players with similar positions and more than likely the same league, and I put these guys together and I pretty much tell you which player that you should get one, you know, who's worth more value for the coins. And today I'm going to be doing Mario Balotelli versus Daniel Sturridge. Now which one of the Liverpool strikers should you pick up for your team in case you cannot afford both? And let's go and start off with Balotelli. Now on Xbox he's going for 33,000 coins, and on PS3 he's going for 35k coins, and Daniel Sturridge is going for 50k coins on the Xbox and 48,000 coins on the PS3. So already there's a bit of a price difference, but I am here to help you decide who you should go ahead and pick for your ultimate team. So let's go ahead and start off with Daniel Sturridge. Now looking at the in-game stats, looks absolutely fantastic. I mean, 84 attacking positioning is really great, and this guy still has his pace, 90 sprint speed, 88 acceleration, looks really solid on him. And then going on to the skill attributes, this guy definitely got a bit of improvement from the last game, having 85 finishing, 83 shot power. I mean, overall his card looks really good. Judging from his card stats, he looks like he was absolutely a beast in the box. Also going on to his player information, he has 4-star skill moves and 2-star weak foot, and onto his traits he has the finesse shot trait, the flare trait, and he's injury prone, but for some reason he wasn't really injured with me, so I guess you can ignore that trait. But let's go ahead and start off with this guy shooting. Now Daniel Sturridge was an absolute animal inside of the box. Seriously, this guy could pretty much finish his dinner. Now with that being said, I did have a rough time trying to start off with him. I mean, in the first couple of games I was using this guy, he was just not doing anything. His performance was below par. I mean, seriously, it was quite frustrating that this guy's shots were going wide. But then after that, it's like something changed and this guy just started scoring for fun. Seriously, inside the box, he was an absolute animal after that. His finishing felt absolutely superb. Inside the box, this guy was phenomenal. And one thing I did definitely love about this guy was inside the box, his finesse shots were absolutely insane. Pretty much every time he shot a finesse shot, it went in. I mean, it curled around the keeper and curled just back in to go into the goal. So I did enjoy that. His finesse shot inside the box is absolutely overpowered. It felt like this guy had 90 finishing because of his finesse shots. His shooting wise though, I mean, he also has some decent long shots as well. You will see a nice beautiful long shot that goes in, you know, it's not too far out, maybe like 21 22 yards out, but the dip in it just, the goalie had no chance of making it. So I absolutely enjoyed this guy's shooting overall. And I mean, one of his stats that are really underrated is that this guy has 68 free kick accuracy, which I found to be a complete lie because this guy made a nice and beautiful free kick. Now moving on to this guy's pace, this guy has some really great pace on him once he is gone. Defenders are not catching on with him. However, if a defender is next to him, then you can expect this guy to get fall over because he does not have the best strength. I mean, he has some decent strength, but nothing too amazing, so you have to keep that in mind. Also, this guy has some pretty solid dribbling as well. You know, weaving in and out of defenders was pretty good. Not only that, but he has 4-star skill moves too, so for you skillers out there, you'll probably have no problem getting past defenders. Now he also has some decent passing as well. I mean, I know it says like 68 on the card I believe, but it felt a bit higher than that. You know, passing feel was really good on this game, and I can tell that, especially with Daniel Sturridge. But overall, this guy was a very fantastic player. For 50k coins, this guy felt extremely well. I mean, he lives up to that price tag. You know, some players, they're like really expensive, but they don't live up to that price tag. But I feel like this guy did. After adjusting to him, this guy was just an absolutely phenomenal player, making near post shots, far post shots, it does not matter. This guy was overall the perfect striker to really use. I mean, he has pace, he pretty much has everything that you need in the striker. Then let's go ahead and move straight to Mario Balotelli. His in-game stats look pretty phenomenal if you ask me. 81 attacking positioning, 82 acceleration, 82 sprint speed, but also the best thing about him is the 87 strength, so this guy was not getting bullied or varied easy. Now he also has 87 ball control, 83 dribbling, 82 finishing, which is lower than Daniel Sturridge, but I promise you guys it does not feel like that. Also 85 shot power as well, and 92 penalties. Now his player information, he has 4-star skill moves, which is very good. He still has 4-star weak foot, but the low work rates might throw you off a little bit. But then he also has the power free kick trait, the flare trait, and the long shot taker trait. Now where do I start with Mario Balotelli? This guy was absolutely insane. Now I was scared to use him because of the low work rates. I have never used a player with low work rates, but Balotelli makes, oh my gosh, Balotelli was just simply amazing, if I have to be honest. For a guy with low work rates, this guy managed to always be in position. that's probably due to his 81 positioning, but I don't know. It's just like when there's a counterattack, this guy was there and he was ready to strike, and more than likely he scored the goal. His finishing, for one, was just absolutely insane. Every time this guy was in the box, he pretty much scored. And not only that, but outside the box, this guy was an absolute monster. I mean, seriously, the power behind the shot, the accuracy, just goes past the goalies with ease. And that's one thing I definitely did like. And his free kick, oh my gosh, I scored a nasty ass free kick. I mean, there is no other way to explain it. Goalie had no chance in hell of saving, and it was from such a weird angle. It's actually this one right here. It was just so nasty to me. Absolutely loved it. Shooting wise, this guy was very fantastic. Dribbling wise, him and Daniel Sturridge are on the same level. I mean, dribbling, it was pretty good. You know, definitely has the 4-star skill moves, which anybody would enjoy. But I mean, dribbling wise, moving in and out of defenders, you know, him and Daniel Sturridge are on par. Very good if you ask me. But one thing I definitely did love about him is his strength. This guy did not get bullied off the wall very easy. I mean, seriously, unlike Daniel Sturridge, when defenders are on him, they have to try to fight to get the ball off of him. That's one thing that I definitely did like. Passing wise, yeah, it was okay. You know, nothing really special. I mean, unless you're running 2 strikers, passing isn't a necessity. However, Daniel Sturridge will win on that if we were talking about passing wise. But going on to his pace though, I definitely did not mind that he is slower than Sturridge just because he does have that 87 strength. I mean, it felt really good. Had a hard time trying to get him off the ball. And pretty much when this guy had some open space, he was scoring. And overall, guys, I really did enjoy him. He was an absolutely fantastic player. Pretty much from outside the box, inside the box, this guy had no problem finishing. His 4-star weak foot definitely did feel great. I mean, I finished quite a few goals on his weak foot, and this guy was just overall a very fantastic player. And even with his low work rates, this guy was always in position. But keep this in mind, he was lazy at some period of times and did not make runs, but most of the times he did make those runs and was able to score in the counterattack. Now, for the moment you guys are all waiting for, the final verdict. Which one of these players should you pick up for your BPO or Liverpool squads? Now, let's go and start off with Daniel Sturridge. Now, this guy gets a 5 out of 5 for both rating and value, just because once this guy was on, there was no stopping him. Once he is going past the defenders, you are almost guaranteed to score. His finesse shots were absolutely insane. Overall, he fit very well into the striker role, and he definitely deserves the 5 out of 5 for both rating and value. But now moving on to Mario Balotelli. This guy was an absolutely insane player. He deserves a 5 out of 5 for both rating and value. Same with Daniel Sturridge, just because his finishing was absolutely insane. Even though he had lower finishing than Daniel Sturridge, his finishing felt even higher. This guy has strength, great dribbling on him, and his low work rates did not affect me at all. And personally, I enjoyed Balotelli so much, and he scored so many more games, and I didn't have that period of time where I had to adjust to him. And for me, Mario Balotelli wins this episode of Versus FIFA just because he was an absolutely insane player, and there wasn't that waiting period in between. You know, once I used this guy, he was just on and just start scoring for fun, and overall he was, for me, the better player of the two. So guys, that is the episode. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. You know, if you tried any of these two, let me know if you disagree with anything that I have said. And also guys, leave some suggestions down in the comments below for who would you like me to do in the next episode of Versus FIFA. But nevertheless guys, this is Fresh. I am out. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace.